and welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy VIII. And in this episode, I will be finishing Disc 2 by taking on Seifer and the Sorceress one last time in hopes of ending the war once and for all. So without further ado, it is time to get into it. Probably got haste. So move on to the next screen. Move on to the next screen. And then move on again. Let's go. There we go. Unlocked. Oh yes. This is the big stuff now. No messing around now. Oh hell no. And here we go. Oh, you guys shouldn't have. I was going to come visit you at my old home. Shut up. Did you guys come to fight Matron after all that she's done for us? Hey, Chicken Wuss, lots happened between us, eh? Yeah, I'm dying to get even. Selfie, right? I wish we had time to get to know each other. Nah, you're not my type. It's too late, Seifer. You can't mess with our minds. To us, you're just another enemy, like one of those monsters. You're comparing me to one of them? I ain't no monster, I'm the sorceress's knight. And look at you, attacking like a swarm. You guys are the masters. Whatever then. You're a douchebag. This fight is annoying because he has wind slash or something like that. Something disgusting. Let's cast on you. Really now? Hello Richard, how are you? Is that all you got? No, that's not all I got. I can't be beating you, check again. All this time on Selfie. Probably dead, but whatever. Spans are even more familiar than I'm so unlucky, right? I always see so much spam. Now I'm just thinking Selfie dead. She's not getting an experience either way. This can't be. Why? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I've been doing too much. That's fine. Anyway. All of Selfie's GF still get AP. And she don't get XP anyway, so it's fine, he'll be dead. Anyway, worthless child. The auditorium is right below. The auditorium. Again, this fight can be annoying. Any fight with the sorceress, like any disc that you get a sorceress, you know. Yeah. It is quite magic spam heavy, but you know. Oh really? There's no save point there. Why is that then? You know what? I'll go in balls deep then. No save either way. Squall. What's she doing here? It's dangerous. What's going on? See, this Dios feed is going to become important. That's one way to make an entrance. So the time has come. You're the legendary seed destined to face me. What is she talking about? I must say that I am impressed. An impressive nuisance. Your life ends here, Seed. Worthless fool. You're not our matron. All seeds must perish. I love this thing. When I say I love it, I love it. I'm the sorceress of night. You'll never get past me. Edea is going to be using Dispel an awful lot to get rid of my reflect. I'm just going to have to get some. I'm probably going to cast Seifer. Get rid of Dispel. Now obviously haste will go away. Dispel. Anyway, defeating it. Disgusting. Won't go for any physical attacks, I believe. He's going for a flex. Probably on this one. Just to bounce that magic. She'll either reflect herself or dispel me, but she'll often just try and dispel you because she can then target who she wants to. Reflect. Get rid of Alexander, I think, stop any more Maelstrom. Silence. lot of help. Disc 2 done. Well, not quite yet. There's Hero, very good. So Hero makes you temporarily invincible. She wouldn't be using the probably either ultimate weapon or Omega. Anyway, there's Alexander. So you actually get some together. Anyway, what happened? My body. So Renoa's been possessed again. So if you remember back in Disc 1 when I told you about what happened with her when she first saw Edea, as she started doing this, well, she actually infected her from the beginning. And now Renoa is losing her mind, I guess. I can't really say any more because that will give away something in Disc 3. Yeah, Renoa's going to be inaccessible for quite a bit of Disc 3. So her being ahead of everybody else other than Squall is fine. But you know, Renoa, are you alright? Squall, Quistis, Selfie. Irvine, Zell. You've all grown so much and become so strong. I have waited for this day to come and also feared this day would come. Is today a joyous day or an odious day? Where is Alone? Have I protected Alone? I don't understand. Squall. It's Renoa. Renoa, what's wrong with Renoa? So, a very bleak end to Disc 2 there. But you know, is it over? What happened? Renoa. What happened to Renoa? I mean, I might as well continue because that didn't take long whatsoever. But you know. Squall, can you hear me? Head to Edea's house at once. The sorceress Edea, matron, is back at the orphanage. So, I can't really do anything with Renoa yet, but their love story is kind of going to get a bit of a boost throughout Disc 3, and I will warn you, there's going to be a part in Disc 3 that is going to be so cheesy. It's ridiculously cheesy. I don't know how to explain it without giving anything away, but it's a cheesy, soppy love story. But anyway, everybody has stayed wounded, and that is fine for now. 'Tis but a flesh wound. So I can do that. Go back in. And then go boom! Let's go actually into Edea's house and get Timber Maniac magazine number 11. As well as doing a bit of story. I feel uncomfortable seeing her. There's so much we want to ask the matron. There it is. Many thanks for your hard work. Are you angry with me? I don't blame you. All I do is talk big, but in times of trouble I run away. I was in a no-win situation. Your defeat would be the end of you, your victory would mean losing my life. I just couldn't bear to face either outcome. I don't care about myself, but please forgive Edea. And, well, they're all going to be quite forgiving because they understand that it isn't her fault. She's going to explain how she became a sorceress. Anyway, Cura. How many Curas did you have? You're 77 now. And let's get rid of crap that I don't need. Let's give triple to you. Give regen to you. Yeah. Aero, you can make use of that. if he hasn't got full life thingies up with that. Just that gives him something else to jump to. So don't need to jump to. I mean, if he's not going to be junctioning full life. Exchange full life with Seifer. Really? Hang on. Oh, it really isn't helpful. Might as well just keep it with school then. My children, please forgive me. I raised you as my own, yet still mine. We feel the same way. We fought you too, knowing you are our matron. Matron, you are siege, you cannot back out of the battle. You were magnificent. However, it is not over yet. At any time, I have been possessed all this time. I was at the mercy of sorceress Ultimisia, so this isn't just a random name drop, this is a pretty significant name drop. So Ultimisia is going to play a very important role in the rest of the game, and she's played an important role in the past few hundred years, I guess. But yeah, you're going to get this whole time compression explanation throughout the rest of the game. And some things are confusing along the concept of that, and then the places you go in disc 3 are pretty weird. I call it the LSD disc because it's just as if you just are going on an acid trip in some parts. But jokes aside, it's not the best disc out of the 4, but it's still pretty good. It's interesting and it's pretty important story-wise. And obviously it's where the difficulty kind of amps up, especially with some of the fights and areas. But anyway, enough of me rabbiting on. Ultimisia is a sorceress from the future, a sorceress many generations ahead of our time. Ultimisia's objective is to find Alone. She is after Alone's mysterious power. I knew Alone very well. Ultimisia is a very fearful sorceress. Her heart is filled with anger and hate. There was no way I was going to let Ultimisia get hold of Alone. The only thing I could do was surrender my soul to Ultimisia and lose control of my mind. That was the only way I could save Alone. And the end result, well, you will know. The sorceress that appeared in Galbadia was in fact Ultimisia, inside my shell. Ultimisia is yet to achieve her goal. I believe she may use my body again to carry out her plans. I plan to make a stand this time, but if that does not work, I may have to face you in battle once again. I ask for your support, young thieves. Have you all heard of sorceress Edea before? So here's another sorcerer who's going to be significant for disc 3. And I think there's an FMV with Edea later. Oh, god damn. It's something to do with a place called Moon's Landing, and that FMV and like the cutscenes and things like that are pretty impressive. But anyway, she was the ruler of Seifer during the Sorceress War. No one knows of her whereabouts. That's what I learned. The Galbardians must have thought I was the sorceress who received Sorceress Edea's powers. However, that is not the case. I received the power of the previous sorceress at the age of 5. So, what does that mean? I believe Sorceress Edea is still alive, and that Ultimisia released my body in order to use the body of Sorceress Edea. Sorceress Edea is the type who will not hesitate to use her powers for her own selfish desires. Should Sorceress Ultimisia from the future bequeath her anger and hatred unto Edea, their power would be unimaginable. Sorceress Edea is the type who will not hesitate to use her powers for her own selfish desires. Should Sorceress Ultimisia from the future bequeath her anger and hatred into Edea, their power would be unimaginable. Yep, you can say the same stuff now. Shut up. Listen to what Edea has to say. Who knows when she may be obsessed again. So yeah, Edea likes to rabbit on, but it isn't good. Anyway, it's cool. I'm sure Matron has so much more to say. I've heard enough. I understand listening to what Matron has to say, but what? Matron, you know what's wrong with Laguna? You know, the girl in light blue? I remember vaguely. What happened to her? She was with us when we fought you, after the battle. Her body was cold, she didn't move. Did Laguna die? No. Very, viscerous there. Forgive me, Squall. I don't think I can be of any help. It's alright. Squall, I understand how you feel, but you are in a position of leadership. The other students at Garden have a right to know about the outcome of the battle and what's to come. Take whatever information you can get here back to Garden. Remember, it wasn't just Laguna, everyone fought. I understand, but, that isn't something the leader should say. Damn it. Ultimisia's objective was to find alone. The first day we met was the day I became a seed. We met again, in Timber. So he's just, you know, she's saying all that stuff, she's just talking over, but he is kind of just daydreaming now. So I might as well do the Laguna Dream sequence and the White Seed ship stuff, because I've only been going 21 minutes, and I've still got 40 minutes anyway, you know. And 21 minutes seems to, anyway. Alone's mysterious power, sending one's consciousness back into the past. We had a lot of arguments at first, but in time things began to change. So, Ultimisia wants to use Alone's power, right? I get it, Ultimisia wants to send her consciousness from this period further into the past. What's she going to do in the past? You're looking at me. We smiled when our eyes met. Time compression. Time compression? Made me feel calm and tranquil. It's time magic. Past, present and future get compressed. What's going to happen to the world? Why do something like that? Give me another chance. I can't even imagine a world where time is compressed. Yo, Squall. You're not even listening. So basically, all you have to do is prevent Ultimisia from getting hold of Alone. Yes, but we're going back to Garden. We have to let everyone know. Hey, we're worried about Renoa too, you know. Then why don't you forget it? That about covers the update. I'll task at hands to find Alone, then we'll deal with Ultimisia. I believe that Alone is on the White Seed ship. We're setting out to look for it. I wonder where it could be. We'll gather information for a while, be prepared for battle at any time. And Sorceress Edea is back at her home. She's probably not our enemy anymore, let's just leave her alone. So I'm going to go, quickly, bring these horrible lot with me. Change the angle, because that's a horrible angle to get off on. Save it. Play some cards. Try and get the edea card, because once I use card mods towards the end of the game, I'll be able to get some good items, and I just want to show it off, you know. I mean, Sid has some nice items as well, but anyway. Yeah, play Balam's rules, yeah, that's fair enough. Fantastic. Now, out of all the cards I have, and you give me this trash! Anyway, Lord, bloody Raging and Fuging, you say that's a bloody card, whatever. Don't do it. Stupid plus roll. That's why random is absolute poo stinky. That's why it is. Oh yes. Don't even have to be doing this. I'm trying to get the edea card. She's not even giving me. Anyway, let's talk to Sid actually. Let's talk to Sid. I believe Lone is travelling all over the world in the ship. Even if Ultimate decides to choose her again, it will be very difficult to find her. Not yet. I'm not going to say anything different. Let's go. Boom. See, it says open and random. I don't know what the open's supposed to mean, unless I'm drawing fire. Yeah, beat that bitch. Exactly. Yeah, thought you did that scrub. Go on, plus rule it, go on. Of course you did. Decreasing their soul, stupid son of a bitch. I've got time, but I'm not going to waste it. So we're going to go back, go in here, we're going to press triangle, we're going to go down, see good old Renoa, do this Laguna dream sequence, and we're going to destroy the Ruby Dragon in the infamous Ruby Dragon fight, and then once I've done that, guess what I'm going to do? That's right, I'm going to go find the White Seed ship. Then I'm going to get the final Maniac magazine. Hopefully I'll have plat it. If I haven't got the trophy after that, I'll have to try and hunt down the last one. And then once I've done the Laguna dream sequence and found the White Seed ship, that'll be that. That'll be... Oh, that is muted. Yeah, I missed the Timber Maniacs magazine in the White Seed ship before, but I won't do it this time. Yeah, tomorrow I'll probably go for Tombury, so I'll probably just get 19 Tomburys and do the 20th thing, but anyway. Oh no, you feel so cold. Are you going to be like this forever? Isn't there anything I can do? You're so full of life. Now you don't even make a sound. I want to hear your voice. This is like talking to a wall. Renoa, call my name. And he falls asleep, which can only mean one thing. Laguna dream sequence. Of course we've got Zell's base stats and not his bloody junction stats. Why the heck do I have to do this? Because we have no money. Alright, I'm sorry. Yeah, so it's kind of my fault that we stayed at the hotel so often. But heck, I'm not cut out to be an actor. So you say, but we know you really got quite excited. Okay, everyone, take your positions. Man, I can't believe this director making a movie with me, an amateur. What am I supposed to do? Alright, so we were lucky I got the job, as long as we make some money, right? Are you serious? What kind of costume is this? Ah, no complaining. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, look at you, not bad. This is your co-star, playing the part of the sorceress. Hey, nice to meet you. All we need now is someone to play the dragon. Oh, perfect. Hey, you back there. Yes? I'm kind of in a squeeze here. The guy playing the dragon is sick. Do you think you could put on the dragon costume and kind of just walk down here? I'll pay you. I guess so. It makes more dollar. Okay, just be on standby over there. Kiros has been scared off. Okay people, here we go. Scene 12, Death of the Sorceress. Ready? Action. Oh, Sir Knight, save me from the wicked dragon. I'll save you from the dragon. Darn it, what was this gunplay? Haven't used one of these since training. Kind of like this. Hey, not bad. I'll just put it with some voiceovers. Okay, bring on the dragon. Hey, come on guys, it's a dragon. Alright, here we go. Wow, it's like a real thing. Excellent work, Kiros. Wait a minute, was that costume that big? Kiros is taking this seriously. Man, it's like a real thing. This is going to be an annoying minigame. Ah. Jeez, take it easy, Kiros. What the? Is this thing real? What? I wonder. What am I doing? I'm getting out of here. Well, Sir Knight, it's all yours. Sir Knight, I must bid you farewell. Hey, don't just leave me here. I'm not going to let me go. The gunblade. Hell yes. Fencing with the dragon. Oh, stupid dragon. Where the heck is Kiros? Laguna, did you call me? Yeah. Wait long enough. Here. Alright, let's get some dragon butt. Hold on a sec. I need to re-junction. Who would go straight into it? I'll take it to go to Seifer, Carbuncle, Pandemonium, Cerberus. I can take Strength 20, 5 Fancy 40, and 20. And you can take Brothers of Alexander. I'll have to redistribute afterwards, but there we go. Now we take it. It ain't too bad, but it's just different. There are worse ruby dragons in the underwater research facility. Before you face that move, you get 2 compulsory ruby dragon fights, both disgusting. Because they can use some form of fire attack, which is similar to what Salamander can do. It functions as well. It kind of gives me a hint of PTSD. Traumatized. Brothers should have kind of gone on Kiros. Well, Kiros is fake as well, but it don't matter for this one. Good experience as well. Lovely. How many are there? Let's just keep coming. We're out of here. So where they go will be explained later. Anyway, I can't disconnect. What is disconnecting? Is it you, Squall? Yeah. Connect is just what I call it. It's when I use my special power. Oh, I know. I must be asleep. That's why I can't control it. I'm sorry, Squall. Just let me use your spirit for a little while longer. Let me go back. She ain't here either. So here's edea, talking to Laguna. If I may ask, what happened to this Alone? She was kidnapped by Seifer soldiers. I've been travelling, trying all I can to get inside Seifer, but they were looking for a successor to Seifer sorceress edea. Yeah, exactly it. Is she your daughter? No, but she's just so cute. Oh, I wish I could hear her voice. I want to hear Renoa's voice. Is something the matter? No, just the fairies. I don't care if it's in the past or what. I want to hear Renoa. I want to see Renoa. That way, there may be a chance to save her. You can't change the past. I just found that out. When I was kidnapped, Uncle Laguna went on a journey to find me. But because he did, Uncle Laguna wasn't able to be by Rain's side when she died. Rain wanted to show Laguna her newborn baby. Rain kept calling out for Laguna. So no matter what, I wanted Laguna to stay in the village. But it didn't work. I can no longer make it back to that moment. And also, I can only send you inside someone I've met before. I'm sorry, Squall. I'm about to disconnect. I'll try again to speak to you this way. Sis, Alone. So you can't connect to Renoa. I want to hear Renoa's voice. I can see you if we go back in time. Maybe even change things. Alone. Alone, can you hear me? Send me back to the moment Renoa went into a coma. Alone, you won't answer me. I know she's on the White Seed ship. White Seed, Edea's seed. Edea's seed? Maybe edea would know the whereabouts of the ship. Then I can see Alone. Then maybe I can go back. So as I said, Renoa heavily inaccessible throughout all of this. Nothing changes there. Brothers, Carbuncle, and Pandemonium to... Oh no, he had brothers, didn't he? Of course he did. Abilities I can get from there. Nothing else. But I can do that, at least. Have a look at Cerberus abilities. Speed, oh yeah, what I do speed up for you. Elemental attack junction, elemental defense times 4. Revive, spirit 20. High magic refined boost. Go for boost. That's fine. Strength bonus, of course. Magic 40, nothing else. Elemental attack junction, yes. Everything seems fine. Yeah, that seems fine. That'll do. Hang on. Might as well. Go for strength 40. Wait, who has Pandemonium again? go. I'll speed it up because, you know, this is boring. She's on 15. Irvine's on 15, Chris is on 16. I'll probably go for Irvine next then. I mean, I'm just kind of going for a low-level game. Level 28, it's pretty high, because I'm just doing whatever battles I get. I might do a challenge run one day where I run from all normal encounters, then do a low-level game. Now that would be very difficult. Is there anything at all I can help you with? The White Seed ship, the one Alone's on. Those children they are very cautious. They would never remain in one place for long. I see. Oh yes, however, those children seem to have taken a liking to Central's landscape. Therefore, they may have stationed their ship by an inlet somewhere on the central continent. And Squall, please take with you this letter that I wrote. With this, they shall welcome you. I'm going to speed this up. I can remember roughly where it is. But I have to be careful. Here. Oh. Stuff there. One of these in that. Through this area that way. On the wrong path. Go over. Should be able to cut through. Over this there. Well, it's still on like the red rock area. You have to cut in every gap you see. Cut in the gap. I don't think this is far out. Isn't this far out, is it? Don't bro, I ain't got long, I want to get this done. Go over this way then. Actually, it isn't this far out. I mean, that's the central ruins, and it isn't any further than that. I bet you if I weren't in a rush, I would have found it straight away. I know it's just in a little inlet. There it is, yeah, I knew it was in an inlet. I was in the right area, but I just completely forgot. Hang on. We meet again. My name is Squall, we're Siege from Balam Garden. I'd like to speak to your leader. I'm in charge, state your business. Depending on what you say, we may ask you to leave immediately. I want to see Alone. We pose no threat. Edea told us that you would be here. Edea? How? Edea is no longer under Sorceress Ultimecia's control. She is now our ally. But there's no reason for you to hide Alone's whereabouts from us. We want to take Alone back to protect her from Ultimecia. Thank you for coming, but we have no reason to believe you. Please leave. Because I have to show him the letter. I have to save it. Be careful. Wow, long time no see, huh? Whoa, look who's here. Squall, how's it going? Can't believe you're here. Everyone's doing good, sir. After you guys left, the Galbardian buttheads came after us, and we barely escaped to this boat. I was sure we were gonna, sir. Zone went nuts and escaped without swimming across the sea to escape. Hey, it was a plan. All you were doing was whining like a big baby. We're gonna die, and look who jumped in first. You numbnuts. I don't see how these wackos keep surviving. So, how's Renoa? Where is she? Renoa fought with us against Edea. For some reason, she went unconscious after the fight. She's resting in the garden now. I don't know what happened. We couldn't protect her. I'm sorry. You son of a bitch! What did I say? What did I say, huh? I told you to take care of her. That nothing better happened to her. Scumbag. You pathetic lying scumbag. Zone, come on, easy, sir, easy. She's not dead. We just don't know what's wrong with her, that's all. Ain't that right, sir? School would never give up on her. Am I right, sir? We came here to get alone because there's a new evil force after her. We can get alone and Renoa together? Maybe we can get Renoa back. Really? See, Zone? I told you, sir, Renoa's going to be fine. She promised she would come back. We all have to free Timber together. Don't worry, sir. Alright, but I'm going to say it one more time. If something happens to Renoa again, I swear. What are you going to do, mate? You're a skimpy white boy. Cut you up with a Renzo Cooper, mate. Yeah, I'm what? Anyway, this should be the last Timber Maniacs magazine. There we go. There we go, Timber Maniacs. It's kind of cool to watch the sea. You hardly ever get bored of it. Why don't you try talking to our leader again? So that's the plat. This is not... well, I mean, out of the PlayStation trilogy, it's the easiest of the three, but you know, let's not ask about that. Let's just leave him. Go down here. This is the only time you get to come here, so that's why you have to be careful. No, here. This is Matron's writing. She really gave this to you. You guys call her Matron too, huh? Yes, ever since we were little. We were raised by Edea too. It was difficult to fight against her, but we did. Fortunately, everything turned out well. Edea is no longer evil. She's back to her old self again, the kind Matron we remember. Squall, thank you. We owe you and Balam Garden much. Even our salute is the same. Matron told us it hasn't changed since Seed was established. Holy schmoly. 15 holy, beautiful. So it says in the letter you're looking for a loan. I'm sorry, a loan's no longer here. Remember we picked her up from your garden near the FH coast? After that, we headed east to get away as far as we could from Edea and Galbardia. Before long, we encountered the Galbardian fleet. They had a lot of ships. Obviously, they were searching for us. We should have been more careful. They pursued us in full force. Luckily, we were able to escape, but then our ship broke down and we were stranded. There was no way we were going to let the Galbardians take a loan. Eventually the Galbardians caught up to us and we had no choice but to prepare for battle. Then an Seifer ship appeared. A battle began between them, and we were caught in the middle of it. Then something strange happened. Suddenly an Seifer ship came up beside us and Seifer soldiers came aboard. They told us to get aboard their ship. It sounded like an order to evacuate. Of course we refused. We didn't trust them just as we didn't trust the Galbardians. As the Seifer soldiers were trying to convince us, the battle became more intense. Soon they were forced to leave our ship. As their ship was pulling away, Alone yelled out something. Then all of a sudden she jumped onto their ship. That's more like fell on, but never mind. It wasn't like her at all. To this day I don't understand why she did that. After that, Seifer's fleet withdrew from battle and fled. After they left, well, it's a long story. After our ship is fully repaired, we plan to go to Seifer. Sorry, Squall, we couldn't protect her. So Alone's in Seifer? We believe so. Have you decided on a destination? Seifer. Oh man, xenophobic Seifer. That area's terrain is not really suited for flying the garden. Anyway, set a course for Seifer. Are we ready to go? Yes. going to be going to FH, and from there I'm going to get a trigger where I realise I cannot get to Esfar from there, and then you pick up Renoa and take Renoa with you, and that's how you get to Esfar. So the whole of this section of the map is Esfar map. This bit we can go to straight away. That bit's a bit weird. And here's a forest area where you get like Malboros and stuff. You can get Malboros along the outskirts of the whole of Esfar. Because like this is the inner city areas, we don't get them, but any terrains that isn't the city, you can get them. So yeah, we're also going back to F8. But first, I need to save outside central ruins. Get some tombery, but so thank you for watching this episode of my playthrough of Final Fantasy VIII, and in the next episode I will be starting off by taking on the 20th Tombery and the Tombery King. I'm going to cut out the first 19 because trust me, it would be just a waste of an episode killing 20 of them. So yeah, I'll show killing the 20th on here and then defeating the Tombery King, and once I have done that I will be continuing the main story. We're going to FH in order to start my journey through Esfar, and be warned, as I said, that is when the game gets a bit weird. But until then, with a massive thumbs up, we'll see you now is goodbye.